How to combine colors. If you want to know the properties of the colors and understand how they interact with each other, it is best to arrange them in a circle. So, this is the chromatic circle, the color wheel. Here we have three primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. There are also three secondary colors, orange, green, and violet. They are called secondary because they are achieved by mixing primary colors. By mixing red and yellow, we achieve orange. By mixing yellow and blue, we achieve green. And if we mix blue and red, we obtain violet. Two colors are complementary when they are diametrically opposite on the color wheel. So red and green are complementary colors. The blue color is complementary to orange. We can also say that the orange color is complementary to blue. The complementary color to yellow is violet, and therefore yellow is complementary to violet. When two complementary colors are next to each other, they both reinforce and enhance each other. For example, a yellow circle on a violet square looks more yellow than a yellow circle on any other color. The same thing happens when we have a violet circle on a yellow square. This effect must be taken into account whenever we have a figure on a background. If we use two complementary colors, they will enhance each other. When we are painting or making a design or an illustration, sometimes we will be interested in enhancing the colors and other times not. Colors have three properties: saturation, hue, and brightness. Saturation is the greater or lesser intensity of the color. With the same color, we can create a range of different saturations, varying its strength or intensity. Hue is the greater or lesser proportion of the components that intervene in the mixture that produces a color. For example, a green can be very yellowish or very bluish. A red color, if it's not pure, can have a mixture of other colors varying the hue. So we can create a range with any color, varying the hue by using more or less of its components. If we add black to a color, we get a dark hue. If we add white, we get a light hue. Brightness is the greater or lesser luminosity of the color. It depends on the technique used to create the color: oil, tempera, watercolors, markers, colored pencils. Depending on the pigments and the binders that we use to paint, we can create a range of more or less bright, luminous, or matte colors. That is, without shine. With watercolor, we obtain bright and highly transparent colors. With tempera, the colors are opaque. According to their expressive qualities, we can divide the colors into two groups: cold colors, which are green, blue, and violet, and the warm colors, which are red, orange, and yellow. Cold colors produce feelings of remoteness and coldness, feelings of sadness and seriousness. On the contrary, warm colors convey feelings of closeness and feelings of joy. If we mix the three primary colors, we get a tertiary color. These are the ochre or brown colors. Also, by mixing the secondary colors, we get these colors. Depending on the proportion of color that we put in the mixture, the result of the color obtained will vary. The range of tertiary colors, earth colors like sienna, is huge. Obviously, tertiary colors are also obtained by mixing two complementary colors. For example, if we mix red and green, we are actually mixing red, yellow, and blue, because green is a mixture of yellow and blue. The perception of a color varies depending on the colors it has around it. The same color appears lighter than it really is if it has a dark color around it. It appears more intense if it is surrounded by an opposite color on the color wheel, and loses its strength if it is surrounded by a color close to it on the color wheel. To combine colors creating chromatic harmonies, we must bear in mind that the colors neighboring on the chromatic circle, colors that are located next to one another, are related and allow us to create affinity harmonies. Blue is related or adjacent to violet and green. Yellow is related or adjacent to green and orange. On the contrary, the opposite colors on the circle are complementary and produce and reinforce contrast. We can create harmonies of contrast by using blues and oranges, violets and yellows, etc. And here we've arrived at the end. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more videos on art history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.